ahead.
That's not the song. Welcome to 100% Eat, the show where we try every fast food restaurant to let you know if you need it. You probably do. I'm your host, Michael Jones, alongside my co-host, Jordan Swears. Jordan, how are you on this fine 100% day?
I'm 100% ready to go. I'm 100% loving the new intro that we heard.
It was good.
Pretty good.
Probably.
Episode 2, and we still are listening
No,
to it.
I think we nailed it.
Yep.
I think we nailed it.
Yep. Want to give out a shout out to Pete and Jen at Pigeon Studios for doing our theme song.
Right.
And
we
not-
paid them.
Yeah.
And not
Well,
Richard.
yeah, but I want
Probably.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, they didn't get paid in a shout out. The shout out was actually your tip.
that. Oh, because they did such a good job.
Don't tip them.
Oh yeah, yeah. They okay. Yeah, because then it
now
goes
it's
to you.
handled.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
now it's handled.
Mhm, that's good. This
He
is smart.
he just took care of it.
Yeah,
we
took care of
we
it.
were gonna have our friend Richard do it, and then we said we should. We know people who are insanely talented, and not our friend Richard who goes, I can try.
I could strum on a
That
guitar.
sounded like
see
a
what you
little
do.
bit of a slight on Richard. I liked him.
Richard's actually like he's got a little indie like
He
band.
does.
He's got I think he cut an EP. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's doing some stuff.
Richard's doing great.
He can do
he's
the
more
face
of-
tran. He can do the 100% Eat. It's a different show. He can do the 100% Eat soundtrack.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I think next time we come up with a segment and it needs a little like musical sting,
Yeah.
Richard's our guy.
Can we
for
put
sure.
it on tape?
Yeah, sure.
He would probably.
Oh,
that would probably be the only way he
Richard
delivers
would
it.
love it. You
Okay.
can check out Richard's band, Good Lord. That's a Lord spelled with a 0 instead of an O, but Good Lord. Check it out. Check out Richard's band. But also,
And that's what we're reviewing today.
no, we're
Richard's
reviewing
band.
Arby's.
Yeah.
Whose
Yeah.
idea was
We're
this?
reviewing,
Yours!
We're reviewing Arby's, which is already a bit of a letdown. And then I come to find out we're eating fucking chicken wraps again.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
They're everywhere. We have to try them all.
Also, all of this, just so you know, the last show that we don't do any more Face Jam.
We're not doing that?
No. That was a
What's
lot of me
this?
going like, here are some options, but here's what I think we should do. And then everyone just kind of go like, whatever, it's fine. This, for some reason, the second episode of this show, Jordan's like, we gotta go to Arby's. We have to get the chicken wraps. And it was like, well, I don't think you've ever been this, like, we have to.
Right. Well, nobody asked for my motives. They were ulterior.
And what was your ulterior motive?
That orange cream shake, baby.
He was really,
Had to
in
get
on
the
that.
orange cream
Had
shake.
to get it.
He was going,
It was part of like I thought everyone was gonna try it and like review it too.
Nah.
no.
Got a hard nah on that one.
Yeah.
The thing about that is that we were there and you were going Nick style, going, give me that shake. You have to give me that shake. Give me that
He
shake.
was. And because of his Nick style arched foot obsession,
Okay, hold on.
You gotta
hold
watch
on.
this right along when it comes out, man.
Hold on.
I went
called
in,
Drive Back
I
to
met
Eric's
him,
house.
It's not.
I met him halfway and got a shake, but I just wasn't eating enough.
You were
orange one.
so
a different shake.
you got a chocolate shake and then we're like, why'd I do this?
No, I didn't really say why. That's what Nick says. I didn't say why to do this. I said I didn't really want this.
Yeah.
is what I said. And you said I'm surprised you got it. And I went, he was so excited about the shake.
Yeah.
He went, well, I'll review it myself.
You got the wrong shake though, Michael.
Nah,
you should have got the good one.
I wasn't eating that again.
That's But Arby's is our second restaurant. This is the we're reviewing.
Wow.
We're reviewing the food and the restaurant sort of as a whole instead of just the limited time food. But we happen to get the limited time food because sometimes that can be the focus because that's what 100%
I'm
eat is.
definitely reviewing the food on this one.
What are you doing over there? I saw gesturing. Okay. I was looking at you and I just
He's
saw
doing
waving.
a fucking Arsenio Hall. Like, if you're a 100%er, you're out there going, "Woo, a new episode.
every week.
Fuck.
What's Arsenio up to?
God damn, dude.
I don't know. I bet it's not good. Okay.
He's up to chicken wraps, I guess.
I mean, that's probably what we were asking when we were like, "What's Carlton up to from Fresh Prince of Bel Air?"
Yeah.
And then he was the guy who was like,
He was the
"Come to
ringmaster of our
TGI
destruction."
Fridays, the worst fucking food." Did you see people when we were ending Face Jam rolling into 100% Eat?
They're
Did
still
you see
talking about-
people talking about your conditional too?
People cared, man.
I couldn't. I didn't fucking remember
yeah, I
this
didn't
thing.
remember that.
We talked about it on the episode.
I don't remember the first episode of 100% Eat.
That's
okay?
right. It's all been a blur.
It's like part memory loss, part choice.
Yep.
We need like an actual like like a fandom.wiki or whatever for 100% eat/face jam. So all the lore can be
Somebody track it.
Condensed.
Please.
Yeah, we have a database.
It's kind of like when you go from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. Essentially, is what we've done here.
Oh, 100%.
You know?
Yeah. I'm a GT guy, so, you know.
I know
Could be
you
real.
are. I know you are.
I like Goten. Was that the kid?
I mean, he was in Z as well.
Yeah.
Kid Goku.
Yeah, Goku
Yeah,
gets
you like when
small
Goku-
again.
Small trunks.
He likes Pan.
I
Yeah.
like Great Saiyan Man.
Oh my God.
It's Saiyan.
You're embarrassing
Saiyan
yourself
Man.
and the podcast and to a further extent, us as a company.
Oh, that's
And
right.
we cannot tolerate
our
this.
brand image.
Well, the one thing that's true about this show and true to
like-
our brand is that we know everything about Dragon Ball Z.
Right. I like Krillin with hair.
Yeah,
Good,
that's because
yes.
you know why? Krillin with hair fucks.
Dude.
A
sure
robot?
Yeah, Android who got the
Well,
bomb
really,
wished out of her.
she's a cyborg, but also
She's absolutely a cyborg, but they're called an android. Yeah, they took a person.
there's a right
and
there's,
made her a robot.
there's a
which
line
is
where
what a cyborg is.
when Goku comes back after like 7 years or whatever the fuck.
He just chooses not to raise his baby.
Right.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he asks Krillin, like, how did that happen? And like pointing to like Android 18 and the baby that she birthed. And Krillin just goes, well, you know, before Dr. Gero made her into an android, she was a human.
Right.
Like,
I will say,
explains it
slip
to
back.
him and the audience.
That was a pretty good Krillin. That was pretty good.
Ah, but you know Goku.
Are you Sonny Straight?
Is Yamcha in the show?
In what?
Yamcha is.
He's in all of them, dude.
Is Yamcha there?
Probably.
I don't know if he's in GT.
Probably, dude. He's been back to playing baseball. Still in the minor leagues.
Big time.
Yep. No, he's a real Miles Straw, that guy. Yamcha's Miles Straw.
Well, last episode we talked a lot about heroes. This one we're gonna focus on Dragon Ball.
Dude, without,
Z.
when Gracie's not around, we can talk about anything from the 90s that we want.
I will say we have a Gracie report later in this episode. Yeah, we will have a Gracie report later in this episode.
Okay.
It's very exciting.
We should have her like occasionally report in is what we should do. Like via recorded message.
Oh, a recorded message is good.
Oh, or we can just call her
Yeah.
while she's at work.
Yeah,
I mean that's that too. We can do that too. That's sloppier, so that's more this podcast. I was thinking some sort of prepared segment. That's too much for us.
Yeah.
You're right. Just call her.
Yeah.
Just really ambush interview. Gracie, hello? Are we getting you fired right now? Anyway, we did Arby's and we ate.
We did go to Arby's. Do we have any, what is it? Arb opinions.
Yeah, our opinions.
Like generally, I don't like it. I don't go there.
Yeah.
It sucks.
He's
a zest monster.
I
over here.
steer clear. I would sooner probably go to Burger King than an Arby's.
Wow. Oh, so you were asking while we were eating this. You just
Yeah.
said you went like,
I never really thought about it, but I asked.
Oh my God.
Do you guys think
I think I
Arby's
might
is
too.
better than Burger King?
I would
And
rather.
I don't really know.
Now they do have these slop chicken wraps that we had today. That'd be a tough call between that and Burger King slop chicken wraps.
Right.
If I was presented with like regular Arby's, which is usually the meat.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
The
not
roast
I'm not
beast.
getting a roast beef sandwich.
No, I don't give a shit. I don't
From a
want it.
fast food
I don't want it.
place.
So I would take Burger King and I'd find some sort of chicken to eat
Yeah.
over roast beast from
Although
Arby's.
roast beef. All
Why
right,
is there
the
not a
Grinch
Mr. Beast roast beast situation? Mr. Roast Beast.
With a Grinch crossover.
Boo-boo-doo-doo.
Arby's, dude. Arby's,
Yeah.
eat the meats today.
And sauce, zesty cheese, put on
Horsey
your feet
sauce.
and rub it on your toes.
I will
And
say
arches.
the people that probably eat at Arby's don't know who Mr. Beast is just based on the clientele that was there at 10:15 a.m. this morning. Like,
They have good poppers. Why didn't we get them?
We have to
Yeah,
eat them
for
over
Poppy.
yeah.
For your grandpa.
We rolled up.
Who
Definitely didn't
scoots
save
on
money
down.
today.
We rolled up.
Scoots on down at
There-
10:15.
There was one
Fill her
vehicle.
Is me.
There was one vehicle in the parking lot. It was a tricycle motorcycle,
Vehicle.
but not the slingshot way where you're like,
No, not like
oh,
the
it's-
cool ones,
No, not
yeah.
like, oh, the two wheels in the back and the one in the front, whatever. It was a motorcycle with two wheels in the front next to each other.
Motorcycle's too nice of a word for it. It was a
Scooter?
scooter.
It was a scooter.
It was a moped. It was borderline a rascal.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was like a pickup order. Maybe they're delivering it.
No,
That
because
guy?
we saw the guy that was in there.
Well, maybe he was picking it up And he's like, well, I'm here. I might as well have one.
Oh,
there you go. You ever order like delivery?
And he goes, a DoorDash driver who like goes to the restaurant and be like, this place looks pretty good. I'll get something for me.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to be 15 minutes late.
might get a roast piece. Old guy,
His
motorcycle thing.
cholesterol grew 3 sizes that day.
his heart did, and it was already too big.
Yeah, it was not good. And then as we were finishing our order and waiting for our order, another older couple came in, and it was just about 10:30 a.m. And those are the only people that were in there.
Want some Arby's at 10:30? You know?
It's a rough restaurant to be eating at 10 a.m.
For a restaurant that was empty, it took forever.
We did not order that much.
It
was very confusing for the people who worked there.
So oddly confusing.
But that's every time because we're always ordering the specific thing, and they always have 3 versions of it, and we need 4 of them.
I gotta be honest, it felt simple.
It did. I agree. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. But the numbers, was saying numbers and numbers that were said back to me.
She was breaking down and forming an equation that didn't need to exist.
Yeah.
There's 3 flavors, and you just said, I want 4 of each. And her first reaction was, she did math in her head, and she said, so you want 6 total. And Eric just stared at her. And there was a long silence, and I don't know who said 12 first. One of you did.
It was just like,
and then you're like, 4 of each, which, is 12. But even if you're not putting in it as 12. Mm-mm. You know it's a different menu. Who gives a shit what the total number is to begin with? And you just kept saying 4 of each.
4 of each. So
then she'd go, all right, so ranch. How many ranch?
Yeah.
And you would just go, 4. And
I kept turning around.
So unnecessary.
And watching you guys watch this thing while Nick is 2 steps away from me, right behind me, because he's got that cheese keychain.
Yep.
That was the other thing. He's been waiting to use this cheese chain.
It's like the Wendy's thing, basically.
Tony's Treats.
Buy a little thing and get you like free Frosty for a year if you show your little thing.
If you're in the club.
Yeah.
Tony gave Nick this cheese thing. How many times have you used it?
Once.
And was that today?
Yeah.
Great. And you could tell that it was that way because after we made our order, I turned around and I said, and do you have your thing? And he walked up and he went, just held it up straight armed.
And
I have a keychain that gives me, it says I get free cheese.
He was
and then
almost
he turns
apologetic. He was like, so I have this thing.
And then
he said it comes with like instructions on like what the employee to do because even Arby's knows that they're not gonna know what the fuck this is.
Yep. So he gave her the keychain and the card, and she just looked at the back and she just went, all right, so a cup of cheddar, and he went, yeah,
a cup of cheddar,
and it's like get back, and I thanked her because our transaction for some reason was not easy, and then we added a weird thing on top, and I just went, thank you so much.
and this is what it got us. If you're watching the video version.
Oh, yeah. Go to YouTube and you can watch the video version. And it is...
If you think it looks like that because it's settled, it started looking like
that.
This was... Even Nick admitted that it was disappointing.
It's ballpark nacho cheese, but...
Even more congealed.
Worse.
Yeah, it's worse.
It didn't taste like anything, which is crazy. And then it hasn't... Usually that
looks rubber.
The ballpark nacho cheese gets dark orange and hard on the outside when it's like sat for a while.
Right.
This is sat for long enough where some of it should start getting harder. It's like Jell-O. It is not, it's just hanging out.
Right. There's no skin to break through to the liquid.
It's very rubbery looking. And here's the thing that's really upsetting. That in slice form is how the cheese looks on the fucking tacos too, and I assume the sandwiches.
You have to go look at these pictures on our social channels at 100% Eat. You have to go look at these pictures of Michael discovering the cheese.
It's like the worst looking cheese I've ever seen.
He opens one of them and he goes, "What is this?" And
I thought it was the sauce.
Well, I just went, well, I think that one's ranch. And he's like, what do you mean? That's ranch?
Pointing
and
to
I
the
went,
cheese.
yeah, that one's ranch.
And then I opened another one.
And he went, but what is this? And I went, oh, that's the cheese. That's cheese?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
It's very yellow cheese.
It's not
like
just yellow.
Orangey yellow
it's
cheese.
like, I'm like a Kraft singles hater, right?
Yeah,
it's like
completely understand.
Like, I don't give a fuck about processed food, right? People are like, processed food, just look at it. When it looks like fucking crap that's like made of rubber and slopped out.
Eat it.
I hate it. And dude, McDonald's cheese, it's a nice looking slice of cheese, you know, whoosh, right on there. You know, just like, I'm sure processed to fucking back. But it looks like a nice piece of cheese. It's appetizing. This looks fucking terrible.
It looks radioactive.
It looks absolutely horrible. And I'm just like, this is their cheese?
It's Fallout cheese.
It's Fallout cheese, dude.
You get a couple.
My rads are off the chart.
Yeah, you get a couple of rads just from eating it, but you know you're hungry,
I
so
just
you
couldn't
gotta
believe
have
it. And also, it's a wrap and it's not shredded.
No.
Was Burger King shredded? Did they have shredded cheese or was sliced cheese? Or was there cheese?
I think only one of them had cheese on it, and
I guess the point that I don't even remember means it had to be better than this.
Yeah.
Whether it wasn't there or it didn't look like that, it was upsetting to see that. I felt like Nick without sauce.
Yeah.
Looking at that cheese.
Now, I am looking at the Burger King ones. I don't see cheese on some of these.
How
Good.
interesting.
Better.
Those ones were slopped with the Hummy mustard.
Now, they
though.
were.
Hummy mustard. Hummy mustard for sure. That's what I thought it
Got
was
him-
at
got
first. I
him
thought it was
again.
Hummy mustard. But it was fucking cheese.
It's the whole time we were like, oh, we're gonna order the honey mustard one. I was like, okay, I can't laugh that hard when he starts saying it again because he's gonna start saying it again. It's so funny. It's so,
Hummy mustard, tubby custard.
the way you say it with like, it's not like it's like this lilting thing where it's like honey mustard. It's you're saying it so straight.
Well, it's almost like he's having a slight aphasia as he says it, which is always Hummy mustard.
Yeah, Hummy mustard.
Hummy mustard.
I'm trying to normalize it.
Normalize hummy
mustard. All right. Enough about this. He can't let go.
It's so funny.
Those are jokes from the other show.
It's
We
like,
can't.
what?
We can't keep making those.
Damn.
No, it's not dead. That was
Yeah, what are
that
you
was
talking?
episode 1.
You better
dude.
be running
The fuck are
ads
you
on the
talking
ones
about?
that are dead. You better go back and start putting ads on
In
those.
Dragon
What
Ball
is he
Z, they
saying?
never reference characters or things that happened in Dragon Ball. Ever.
Not-
characters don't show up randomly and go, this guy is from Dragon Ball.
Look, it's Yojiro, that guy. He has like a Corvette and a sword.
You talking about Yajirobe?
Yeah, Jirobe.
The Yojiro?
That was close.
Yeah, that's it.
Didn't he have a cat? Puar?
That wasn't his cat. Poir is a cat.
Are you talking about Poir or are you talking about Corin?
Yeah, Corin's
Like,
different.
Get the cat right.
Corin
Is
wasn't
Corin
his
the
cat.
white cat?
Yeah, Corin's the one with the sensu beans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Poir hangs out with Yamcha.
He grows them in the sky.
Oh.
I grow
And then
these sensu beans.
Now let Goku. You can't have any more sensu beans.
Yeah,
I'm
then they
running
kinda-
out.
and then they just went like, we'll never use these again.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
gotta face those out of the show.
Sensu beans definitely got like OP, and they had to be nerfed
Didn't
by not showing up in the show anymore.
Yajirobe drive up in a car and then cut off the monkey tail and then drive away or
I
something?
think it was a motorcycle.
Oh.
Or no, actually,
No, he's
it was,
got a little floating
it
car.
was- is it a car?
Yeah.
It was. I thought it was more like what we saw today in the parking lot. Yajirobe would drive that.
Yeah, Yajirobe would drive a motorcycle with two wheels on the front.
and he would park in the handicap spot.
And he would
definitely go to Arby's at 10 a.m.
If you're
What,
wondering,
guys? I need to get my 10:30 Arby's.
I my free cup
Yeah.
of cheese.
boy, I was about to make the same fucking joke.
And if you don't give it to me, you better watch out.
You better watch out.
Yajirobe, the unlikely hero of the Saiyan arc, for sure.
Unwanted hero too.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
yeah.
Still, also
And-
never
and-
makes sense in any universe how swords can cut them.
Yeah.
It's like, here's an energy beam from my fist that blows up
Right.
the earth.
I'm
and
okay.
You're fine, but you take this piece of metal and it'll cut your tail off.
This is good.
Yeah,
we are
dude.
a Dragon Ball
It
podcast.
is better
This
than
great.
Arby's.
Yeah.
But I guess we should move on to the facts.
We're going to learn
of this
about
turd.
Arby's?
Yeah. Right now. Arby's is the only restaurant where you can get a keychain to gives you free cheese, and the monkey in your life goes ape for it.
That's
That's a lie. He'll still
Do
go
you
ape.
think you'll ever use it again?
Yeah, the next time I go.
But he won't go ape.
but he's
he won't go
stipulating-
ape.
Yeah, the undertone there is that when's the next time he's going to go? When's he going to Arby's?
He's deriding it and then going, you gonna use it again? Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
for sure.
100%.
What am I, crazy?
Yeah, I'm not fucking nuts, idiot.
After the success of Curly Fry Vodka, Arby's has ventured back into the alcohol collab world with Chardonnay's Arby's Horsey sauce.
No.
A Horsey sauce with a Chardonnay flavor finish.
Wait, it's not a wine?
Congratulations to Arby's customers who, for the first time, will be drinking alcohol they didn't have to steal from Dad's liquor cabinet. Gin doesn't freeze, dude. You can't keep drinking it down, then putting water in it and throwing it back in the freezer. Also, this is just sauce, not booze, idiot.
I'm getting drunk on this Horsey sauce.
It is Horsey sauce, just like these little cum packets that
Squirt.
and but it's Horsey sauce that they make with Chardonnay. And they're like, this is for the Kentucky Derby. And what are you talking about?
Like that makes sense?
The thing that you should know is that
horses, dude.
Chardonnay in this case is spelled Chardonnay, like a horse.
Very almost clever.
I just assume he misspelled it.
Right.
No.
Dirty bite.
What are you talking about? I copied and pasted that part.
Get a keychain who gives you free cheese.
What do you think they should mix with Horsey sauce to make it different? Because I can't imagine Chardonnay's doing anything to the horseradish flavor of this fucking thing.
Whoa.
He had that
Nick's
answer.
probably already doing that.
He had that answer. Of course.
Yeah, save him the effort. He
Also,
begs.
When we asked for sauce, I just pointed at him and he went, "Oh, can we get some ketchup and a bunch of Horsey sauce?"
He stepped up to the counter to get all the
And
sauce
then
orders.
we asked him about the Horsey sauce here, and we're like, "Oh, you have like a bunch left over." And he went, "Yeah, but they go bad fast, so you have to restock all the time."
You got to cycle them out.
It was like-
because they don't last as long as other sauces. What? What are you talking about? They don't say white for so these sauces, these Horsey sauce packets,
Is that how you
they
know they come
age
bad?
faster than your other sauce. Okay, I mean he seems to be no.
Now, I will say, soybean oil, water, high fructose corn syrup, first three ingredients, good stuff for you. But then it's like, it's vinegar and corn syrup, great. Egg yolks, it's just horseradish powder.
How much horse is in it?
30% horse?
Oh shit, that's more than I thought.
fuck?
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah. Is that why it's all white like that?
Yep.
Is that what happens to the losers of the Kentucky Derby?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they turn into stuff that Nick eats. Dog food and Horsey sauce.
He's known to take a bite out of the winner too. Sometimes.
Well, he's just waiting. It's Nick in a bush in the monkey
Yeah,
mess.
he's at the finish line
And they're
with a
like,
knife
"Wait a
and
minute."
fork.
That's not the real jockey. Biting his neck.
For some reason, he's a jockey.
Dude.
He takes off his jockey mask and he's wearing the monkey mask under it.
There's got to be a horse in the Kentucky Derby named Hummy Mustard. And Hummy Mustard pulls the lever.
And down the stretch, here comes Hummy Mustard.
That'd be awesome.
Wins the Kentucky
If
Derby.
anybody listening is a jockey or like an owner, I guess the jockeys just ride. They don't own. If you're an owner
Yeah.
and you're getting a horse,
Dude, horse names are
name
always
them
out
Hummy
there.
Mustard, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Please.
saying, there could be some big whale,
Might be
big
something
like
for you, yeah.
fucking rich.
Big Whale's another good horse name.
That's a-
It's like a
this is my fast horse, Big Whale.
100% eat, also a horse name.
Should I do more facts?
Let's do it.
In 100% eat related news, depending on how the launch of our Patreon went, the Arby's in Knightdale, North Carolina has a hiring event coming up. Benefits include 401k matching, dental and health insurance, paid time off, paid training, plus you get a free meal on your shift. Does this sound enticing to us?
Depending on how this went, at the
I
time
still
of this
wouldn't do
recording, it
Arby's.
is the day before our Patreon launch.
I'd say the least interesting part of this is that it's in North Carolina.
Really?
All that other stuff sounds pretty good.
The meal?
No, the least interesting part is the free meal.
Yeah.
That's worthless
Oh,
to me.
is it from Arby's?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's from
What do you
Arby's.
think?
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm out, dude.
What the fuck?
It's a free meal from Chipotle.
Dude, at least McDonald's. I'd eat McDonald's every day.
Yeah.
I would
if you
eat
work
it every day.
So if you could work at a fast food restaurant, which one would you work at?
It'd probably be McDonald's.
You think so?
Probably. That's the one I think I could stomach every day. Taco Bell, you'd die. You couldn't physically, like,
Oh,
he could
yeah.
eat
You would
it.
get sick.
He couldn't contain it every day. McDonald's, I could like cycle around.
Yeah.
I think McDonald's is a good choice. When I was in 8th grade and we did that like Washington D.C. trip that all 8th graders take.
Yeah.
And they give you just the per diem and it's like go off and like go get lunch
Yeah.
wherever you want and it's like the first time you feel like an adult and you can do whatever you want. I had McDonald's 3 days in a row.
But
Not on purpose because at one point we were at the National Mall and they had that big McDonald's at like the
Yeah.
Air and Space Museum or one of them and I was like, well, we have to go to this one.
Yeah.
I know I had McDonald's the last 2 days, but I have to go to this one.
But as an 8th grader, you have money and they say go spend it on whatever you want for lunch. That's where you're going. Like that's it. Especially at that time where you could get 20 chicken nuggets and an extra large cup full of French fries or whatever.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
fuck it, sign me up.
I
A
think-
teeny beanie baby? Oh my God.
The worst
beanies.
food crime I did on that trip was when we were in Philadelphia. They did the same thing. They were like, go eat lunch wherever. I went to Sbarro.
Oh my God.
Instead of getting a Philly cheesesteak
yeah,
sandwich,
it's really just pick
I
anywhere
went to
and get
Sbarro.
Damn, Jordan.
But again-
that is a food war crime.
Yeah.
When
War
you're
crime.
Yeah, it's a food war crime.
Yeah, well, it was what 2000,
For you. For you it
2005.
was.
It was, it was war times.
when you but when you're in 8th grade, again, here is money, eat anywhere you want.
Right.
You're not gonna
I knew Sbarro.
Exactly.
I didn't know
no.
Philly cheesesteak.
No, you're gonna go to the thing. You're a dumb
store.
little flat brain, and then you're gonna go over and just be like, oh,
Which is much better than flat foot.
that's true.
Yeah.
People like arches.
Yeah. You gotta watch this ride along when it comes out tomorrow, man.
I'm serious.
It's gonna be it's gonna be something.
In Mobile, Alabama, just 2 weeks ago, 23-year-old Preston Norton busted into an Arby's brandishing a BB gun that resembled a pistol and pointed the gun at an employee demanding money and their car keys.
What?
Preston had been released from prison only 8 days prior for shooting his aunt 8 times, serving nearly 5 years for the crime. Why an Arby's? Is that the richest restaurant in Mobile, Alabama?
Why?
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane?
I'm guessing because he was released and it didn't say murdered. She survived.
She did.
Did he shoot her 8 times with a BB gun?
No.
Preston.
He also was sentenced to 20 years, and he served, because of some law in Alabama, he served 4 years, 11 months, and 29 days. So he served just under 5 years. They released him, and then 8 days later, he went, coming for you, Arby's. Damn. Give me all your money. When you go to an Arby's, no one there is I'm going to get all your money and your car. Well, the car doesn't work and I have no money.
The car is my 3-wheeled scooter, and it's 10:30, and so we have no money.
I don't know how to fucking operate this thing.
Trying to get away.
Also, how much money is Arby's going to have?
Exactly.
I have no idea.
You know they're rolling in it.
Robbing a fast food restaurant. He's been in jail for 5 years. Robbing a fast food restaurant 5 years ago, it's not like they're rolling in cash. So nothing has changed in that way. But
When he went in, Arby's was like the most successful.
it's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like,
Were they? 5 years ago?
In Mobile, Alabama, it must have just been like, man, before I get locked up, I got to eat that Arby's one more time. And then he gets out and he goes, I didn't get that Arby's, but I'm getting it now. I just don't understand why an Arby's for money. Fucking crazy. That's crazy. But also, he shot his aunt 8 times, so maybe
It tracks.
I'm starting to
maybe.
put it all together. Yeah.
We don't like Preston.
Hell no. Back to jail.
The Russo law firm in Florida says they get at least 100 calls every month from people who want to sue fast food giants such as Taco Bell and Arby's for false advertising. Currently, Russo is in a lawsuit against Hershey's. I'm assuming you meant to put, not Hersey's, for not having smiling faces on
Jesus
pumpkin
Christ,
Reese's.
Eric.
We at Face Jam, not the show, agree with these lawsuits and want to sue someone too. Maybe Taco Cabana. They aren't in a cabana. Pay us now. We don't want to move to Knightdale, North Carolina, please. That was a mess.
I had to
on your
put
part.
Face
mess on
Jam
your part.
because I wasn't going to take a shot at our limited liability corporation. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
oh my
Are
God.
you sure?
Face
Right.
Jam said that? Well, that's not us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you buy that?
I can't believe Face Jam said that. I don't buy that. But that's some quick
Hershey's.
thinking.
Hershey's.
Well, that was why I did that.
That's a funeral company.
Hershey sauce.
We had talked about this before about the false advertising.
Yeah, that none of them were as egregious as on the wrapper. The pumpkin has a smiling face.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. And then the
Throw
article.
those people in a pit. Yeah, just put them in a pit.
I think
dude.
you would sooner sue them for when you open it up and it's not vaguely pumpkin shaped.
Yes, yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like a lump.
It's the ones that are supposed to look like a tree, and you go, I guess.
Close enough?
Yeah. Also, then I just start eating it. I'm not thinking about it long
Right.
enough.
Just eat the fucking Reese's.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I'm not gonna go, all right, what am I doing with the next 5 years of my life? Suing a fast food restaurant. But if you are, at least go with Taco Bell, make food look big, good. It actually small bad.
Exactly.
Go with that one at least, not the faces on the wrapper, you dumb fuck. Fucking Christ.
Also, don't come after an institution like Reese's.
Or Hersey's.
Don't fucking joke about that. My grandpa was driven to the cemetery in a Hersey.
In a Horsey.
He died in a vat of chocolate. They mixed him in.
Yep. But now we know some stuff about Arby's.
Do we?
Yeah. What do you mean? We learned. You guys don't feel like you learned something about Arby's?
I learned about Preston and how the justice system failed this country.
I'm checking Zillow for Nightdale, North Carolina.
Oh, that's
See if it's near Eric's house.
But come on.
We're already
done,
near
that's it.
Eric's house. It's right next door.
Come on.
I'm done, by the way. That was the last fact.
Damn. Those are good facts.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are we done yet? I'm thinking the same thing.
When you said Nightdale,
Yeah.
did you mean night as in the absence of day, or night as in rides a horse and has a lance?
Now,
He wrote it.
I
There's
didn't.
no K.
That's a copy and paste job on the Nightdale, so I have no idea.
How very interesting, because when I Google it, it's night with a K.
Oh, that's very interesting. Then this article really did something.
It's just outside Raleigh.
Oh, let's go.
That's not so bad. Ooh.
Is that not so bad? Why are
So
we
we
looking
could
at
all
this?
move into a townhouse, 1,500 square feet, only $273,000. I think on our Arby salary, we could all pull that off, right?
Do you think if we're all working at the Arby's,
Yeah.
we pull doubles and everything?
Yeah.
But what if they can only hire 3 of us?
Nick can find out work,
I
right?
don't want
Damn, dude.
I don't
Yeah.
want to support Nick.
Wow. They
we
really
don't-
came
we don't
after
have to.
you.
We're fine. He'll figure it out. I believe he can figure it out.
I could also be looking in the wrong city. I mean, this could be night with an N.
Ooh.
We could not look at all.
Yeah.
There's an option. Can we get Gracie back and you guys play some fucking puzzles or something?
Did you do the Wordle?
Jesus Christ.
I started Wordle.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Let's do it right now. No.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, maybe.
How about Connections? Connections was
I'm not
super
doing
easy
anything but
today.
Wordle right now. I'm starting with Wordle. I'm already pissed that I assumed it was just a Wordle app, but it's inside the New York Times.
You can also
Yeah.
just go to.
What a pain in my dick hole.
You can just go to the site too. There's a site.
Yeah,
where you
but
can
I
just
want an
play it.
app, Jordan.
Sure.
It's 2024.
It's an app guy right here.
I mean, you could also make websites a little icon on your home screen, so it's like you're hitting an app.
Just give me fucking Wordle in an app. That's what I want.
The Wordle app now.
I want the Wordle app, God damn it. Oh, I want the Wordle app. Give me Wordle app. Oh, I ventured in that territory.
Pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Someone was really coming out. I thought it was nice.
This is a Dragon Ball podcast, not a Simpsons podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we should do the press material here.
All right, let's see what Arby's has to say about these wraps.
Yeah, it's not what it is. Go ahead.
Why not?
It's
Why
about the
didn't you
restaurant.
No, we're supposed to do the wraps.
Did we skip press material last time? We did.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
don't
did,
worry. You
'cause-
might as well do it because there's not much.
All right. Arby's Horsey sauce has always been a guest favorite. Oh, yeah. And we know the old. Woo! And he's the guest.
I'm gonna. My first word. I'm gonna guess horse. Just so you know.
And we know the old adage of not messing with perfection. But in this case, we couldn't help ourselves. We have been
like
inspired
Nick.
by the recent rise in. I'm about to say these words. The recent rise in chic cowboy culture.
What?
And wanted
the
to
recent
launch-
rise.
Wanted to launch something that embodies it, said
that
Ellen
happening?
Rose, Arby's chief marketing officer. The limited time edition Chardonnay Horsey sauce is just another example of Arby's engaging with its fans through fun and unexpected surprises.
I'm a fan.
Nick's over here screaming about horsey
Horse
sauce.
was a terrible first word. By
Was
the
it
way.
no, just nothing but white? Huh?
One fucking yellow E.
Oh, you got one yellow?
one yellow.
Is it the
E.
O?
That's not good. I said E.
Oh.
Listen to what I'm saying.
No.
I answered your question before you asked it. You've asked it anyway.
So was the O or no? Earth.
Try Earth.
It's no R, dude. There's no R.
But maybe they're.
I tried horse.
Maybe. Yeah, but maybe they're.
you know how the fucking game works?
Maybe they're messing with you.
Let me try it.
What if they fucking
What
tricked
did you say? Eaten?
Try it.
Oh, the two E's.
Is that a? Oh shit. I know. I've never tried that.
Okay.
Can you double? Do they do double letters?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll try eating.
They'll fucking trick you.
Don't trick. How do you do?
No. Yellow A.
Oh,
But
okay.
E also still yellow.
Mm.
Kind of. We need greens here, Nick. We're looking for greens, dude.
I think this is great content, honestly.
Yeah, I know you like
I think
it.
this is great background content.
Yeah.
It's not foreground content.
Well, here's the foreground content.
The foreground content, it needs 100% of your attention because we're about to get into you review.
Yeah. And these reviews, I'm feeling pretty good about. Now, last time you guys talked about switching off back and forth. I don't know if Jordan, you want to start, and then Michael, you want to do the second one.
Sure.
It's up to you guys.
Dude, let's see how this first one goes.
Okay, let's do it.
Sam S. says, I stopped at the refurbished location at 4411 South Lamar in 290. I had to repeat the order 3 times. I ordered 2 double roast beef and a small curly fry and a medium crinkle fry. When I go to the window, the guy repeated the order, and again, it was wrong. He called to someone to add the second double roast beef. He then offered me 2 drinks for the inconvenience. I took 1. My mistake for not looking in the bag when he handed it to me. Again, 1 sandwich and the med crinkle fry is the same size as the small curly fry. Both were stale. I spent $19.77 to find out that Leo in Lethal Weapon was right, and I am old enough to know better. What? I complained on the company website, but no one cares enough to respond. No. They got their money, so I am on a champagne to be sure.
I think it's supposed to be campaign.
Yeah, I just thought he was talking about the Chardonnay.
So I am on a champagne to be sure no one goes to this Arby's unless they just want to get screwed out of their money. This company has gotten as bad as the Whataburger on Slaughter Lane in Austin.
No!
Don't even get me
Notoriously
started
bad.
on that one. I have also called 10 times and the phone must be off the hook. Always busy, ... Probably from all the customers complaining. I want my 1977 back, not more crappy food.
This guy called 10 times. Let it go.
He is calling a fast food restaurant. We ordered in person, and it was a struggle. You think you're going to solve a problem over the phone?
Right.
What?
You probably could just go in there, throw a fit, and they give you some free food.
Exactly. Right. But he doesn't want free food. He wants his 1977
They're
back.
not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you that.
He wants some sort of vindication from Arby's. That's a hollow victory if you get it.
There's this idea, I think, with like older people where they're like, that's right. This is a business is run. They need me. They don't give a fuck about you. Never come back. Die for all they care.
A company like Arby's is not the same as a company like 100% Eat. We do need you.
We do need you.
Yeah.
We
don't care, but we need you.
Yeah, that's right. We're not a Carl's Jr. We won't cast you aside. We will say, yes, welcome. You have a complaint? Sorry, we're sorry. Uh-oh, sorry. Uh-oh.
We're trying.
We're trying. We're trying.
We're just little guys.
Yep.
Oopsies.
But we will not give you your 1977 back.
Yeah. Also, what's with the Lethal Weapon quote?
I don't
Had
know.
to, dude.
Who,
probably just watched it.
Was that Joe Pesci's character?
Dude, I don't fucking
The
know.
most famous quote in the movie.
Where he's
I am old enough to know better. What? That's not even it. I thought he was going to say,
maybe
I
it
am
was
too
Joe
old for this
Pesci?
shit. Thank you, Nick.
He was dying on the ice.
Leo Getz. Joe Pesci.
Oh, he gets.
Yep. Does he say something about, hang on. Does he say something about Arby's?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, you
Like,
look that up. That's
maybe in Lethal
we're
Weapon
going,
3.
This is background content. I'll move on to the next one.
All right, go for it.
This is from Mally B. Horrible location. Probably because it's so ghetto. But anyways, I ordered a kid's roast beef.
Not even.
I ordered a kid's roast beef and cheddar sandwich. Something so simple that I ended up getting a wrong order. I ended up getting a Swiss and roast beef. My child was very upset. She didn't even eat it. And to top the cherry, that's not how it wasn't even put on the right bread. I don't even know what bread it was. But when I took a bite just to see how the sandwich tasted, it seemed to me it was a floury taste, more like potato bread. If you're going to mess up an order, please don't mess up a kid's order at least. Kids most of the time are picky. That's a heads up for the future for you if you want to be successful.
Thanks for the business tip on the
What?
Yelp review.
What?
Well, Michael, thoughts?
Yeah, no, it's true. When you're planning on fucking up an order, working at a fast food restaurant,
Right.
you definitely
because
got
there's a quota you have to meet.
Right. You're
Yes.
like, okay, now I could mess this up. Well, hang on, it's a kid's order. Hang on,
we gotta
save
skip
it.
it.
Yeah.
Save it for the next one.
Yeah, I got to
Honestly,
be successful.
This next guy, he's fucked.
Also,
This guy, I'm gonna get his fry size wrong and only give him one sandwich.
And they will be stale.
I don't know.
Also,
see what
ghetto,
it is?
like ghetto location.
There's
who's throwing that word out?
I don't
in Austin.
Mally B.
What I don't get is that he's talking about the bread is wrong. Then
bit the bread and tried to describe
This
it?
is potato.
Like, here's the thing. I could even say if you went, like, I ordered it on a bun and
Yeah.
I got a biscuit. But it sounds like you're just questioning the ingredients. How many different breads are there?
How many?
What are you talking about?
At
the fuck are you
Arby's,
talking
They
about?
have one bread.
Yeah, what are you talking
They
about?
probably have bun, some kind of sliced
I
bread.
think they have a rye
and then
for the
probably
Reubens.
a brown bread,
Yeah.
and that's it. So he just looked at it and went,
No. This is all wrong.
All wrong. I wanted beef and cheddar. This is Swiss and beef.
Oh,
Do you think a kid's gonna
so
notice?
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very picky.
man, if this doesn't just top the cherry.
I'm gonna start using that. It's like you get a cherry. What are you gonna top it with?
Thinking about
what are you topping this cherry
thinking about
with?
topping this cherry.
With some of that rubber cheese sauce.
That's
All right, last one is from Joe S.
all right.
My roommate woke me up after he stayed up all night drinking and asked me to take him to Arby's. Why is he reviewing the restaurant?
He left this review. He typed this out.
I had never been to an Arby's before, so I wasn't sure at first, but he promised me it would be absolute gas.
What? I bet it was.
We went and I got the cheddar and beef, which I was told was the best item on the Arby's menu. It was very below average. I was expecting something really good, but it was just liquid cheddar with interesting beef. The only reason they have more than 1 star is because the mozzarella sticks were great.
And I hear the poppers, too.
Poppers.
I mean, that seemed like a pretty sane person.
Yeah.
But like,
just
again-
the story of like,
Why write a review?
Why?
Yeah.
That's what I like
Why?
about this.
Why? I don't
I've
understand.
never cared enough. I mean, I care enough to start a podcast.
Now,
and
I
review
will
it, but-
say, I feel like this is different phases of like the same guy. The first one is when he is old and mad that these things are not coming together for him. The second one is years prior when he has a young child and he's like, oh, fuck, they messed up the order. I'm so exhausted, whatever. The last one is him the first time he tried Arby's and he went, it's going to be gas, dude.
It's going to be, my friend says it's going to be absolute gas.
Bro, this is going to...
That's a good thing?
Bro, this Arby's is going to be so fucking fire. And then he goes, this is liquid cheese on interesting beef. Interesting
That's a good way to
beef.
put it, because that's what it is.
Interesting beef.
Yeah. It's just sort of there. It's different.
Yeah,
All they have,
right.
Arby's is like, nobody else has this.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
Yeah,
No, it's interesting.
It's uncanny valley beef.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting. There you have it. Those are the reviews that you left. That's the people. You reviewed it.
Sam is definitely a 100%er.
Oh, yeah, I think he's an experienced eater is
Yeah.
what he is.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Arby's. We got the chicken wraps. We got the curly fries. Jordan got the orange creamsicle shake. Michael got a chocolate shake.
Yeah,
How was that chocolate shake?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I really like the orange shake.
I
That
was
good.
really impressed with the orange shake.
Yeah, Eric busted out a straw and snuck one in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well,
and
there's
then,
the whole Nick thing.
and then
too.
you invited Nick, and he...
What happened?
There we go.
What
Okay,
happened?
yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is a very multifaceted story. Where we talked about how I was like, okay, yes, I want to get the shake. Get me one of the shakes. And fine, I'll review it myself. And Nick goes, I'll have some of yours and I'll review it with you. And be like, you can get your own. Is what I told him.
He didn't.
And he did not get his own.
Well, he didn't tell me at all that he wanted one.
Right.
He stood 2 feet behind me with cheese keychain.
I don't think he cared enough.
No.
But then Eric, you got a straw. You just
He did a little side suck job.
Yeah. You stuck
Big
it in
time.
there and you took it out. You threw the straw away. I was like,
Yep.
oh, that was slick. And I look up at Nick, who, in his defense, was on his phone.
Yes.
And didn't see that happened.
Yeah.
But the context clues are there. And this man went to college. They were. So I say, Nick, come over here and
Try this.
Bust out one of these straws.
Yes.
And he walks over and he stands there.
He stood there for so long.
Just like, why am I here?
Staring into the middle distance.
He's just like, okay, tell me what to do next.
It was like, what?
I'm ready to receive further instructions.
Like an NPC. Hello.
It was fucking crazy.
How can I help you?
And then it was
Anything I can do?
and so he just kept saying, we just went, get a fucking straw and try the thing. And he went, oh. And then he went, oh, it's good. And then he threw a straw away, whatever. Jordan had a little bit more. And then
I got tired of it.
and Nick was like, I should have got one of those. We're like, we're still here. Just get one. And he went, no, I don't want to order. No, it's okay.
That was the first thing he said. He took a sip. He goes, man, I fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. And
The
so
classic phrase. I fucked up because I didn't get it. I fucked up because I did get it.
And then I ate all of
and
it.
then he ate all the food and he said he fucked up again. So Jordan had 2 more sips of his shake and then he went, it's enough for
Threw
me.
my straw away, busted out a new one, handed it to him, and go, here you go, buddy.
And then Nick hammered it. Did you drink all of it?
Hammered it.
Okay. So I really liked the orange creamsicle shake. I thought it was good. What did you think of the chocolate shake?
It was good. I
Yeah.
already answered that question.
But I mean, like,
Yeah, but what did you? Hold on. Like, what did you think?
It was well
like,
made. It was well made.
yeah. It's like
Was it interesting?
It was good consistency. It was almost too thick, but not too thick.
because it doesn't.
Same with the orange. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like Arby's would be a place that you'd be like, oh, shakes. That's like a
Apparently,
thing.
this orange shake is a thing that comes around like once a year.
Creeping around.
Yeah, and people like go for it. Like
Yeah.
it's the peach shake at Chick-fil-A.
Eventually,
or
everybody
something.
gets it.
Because-
like an STI.
Because last time we did, we
You gotta
also
call
did
some people and tell them I had it.
Michael really liked that. Because another time we did Arby's, we had the mint shake. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I do. Unfortunately,
We had that with the fish sandwich when we all when we were all sick, and then we had so much leftover, and then gave it all to Cole.
Cole liked it.
Oh, he fucking loved it. He went mint shake and a fish sandwich. All right.
You went okie dokie.
Yeah, no kidding. So what did you guys think of these wraps? Because they
suck, dude. They're shit. They're fucking crap.
This is what made me think
They're fucking crap,
Is
dude.
Burger King better than Arby's?
Yeah, for sure. Those wraps were way better.
So there were 3 wraps.
They were definitely better.
There was a ranch, there was a honey mustard, and there was there's a hummy mustard.
Hummy mustard.
Hummy mustard.
Just say it. Don't think
It's
about
hard.
it.
It's
Just say
hard
it.
for me to. I don't think I can. It's like
Hummy mustard.
it makes like my eyes want to roll back.
It makes him feel silly.
It does. And then
He
there
gets
was
goosebumps down there.
and then,
On his arches?
there's also
and his disgusting flat feet.
you guys gotta watch this ride along, man. And there's also the barbecue. If you had to rank them best to worst before we give our score and everything, they all had the cheese.
sucked.
They all
I can't even distinguish them.
What were they again? Okay, honey mustard.
barbecue, honey mustard, and ranch.
I would say honey mustard's the best. Ranch was second, I suppose. Barbecue, but the barbecue sauce was so sweet.
It was so sweet.
and like really slathered on there.
There's
it
a
was
lot.
the only one I wanted to try the sauce with because I thought the flavor was too much.
Yeah.
So that one was definitely the weakest.
It was very
I didn't like
sweet.
them all.
Michael was
Equally.
against all of these.
Equally
Yeah.
terrible.
I'll say this. I think the chicken was better than the Burger King one.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
It had a better.
but everything else,
But
made
as
it
a
worse.
whole-
As a
Oh.
whole, it was worse.
It didn't taste better at all. But boy, the consistency of the chicken, like the bite, the crunch.
It was good crisp. Yeah.
There was something to it where I went, ooh, I like this. And then upon further eating, I just went, there's nothing going on with these,
Nothing
man.
going on. And you couldn't save them though. The horsey sauce didn't
No.
do anything. The melted crayon cheese didn't do anything.
I'm looking at it.
It's
and
fucked.
I'm getting angry.
Yeah. The thing about this meal is that it was about $50. It was $46, I think, altogether. It was 2 large curly fries, 2 shakes, and
That's way too much.
how many wraps? 6 wraps? How,
6.
Four of each. Four of each.
They
six.
cut them in half, so we could have got 6.
And I wish we would have known we would have gotten 6.
Yeah. She was really trying to help us out, but you wouldn't let her.
She was dropping hints.
Yeah.
But she couldn't come out and say it.
It's called subtext.
Yeah. So they're 2 for $5 for like the wraps. So you can try a couple of them, whatever.
That's
but there's 3 of them.
That's a horrible deal.
Horrible deal.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
$2.50 for one of these is, especially for like the size and everything. They're like I don't know, 2-3 biters. Like you can like ram through these things. You can cover
Absolute
it in sauce.
gas.
Yeah.
This was not an absolute gas.
No, this
I mean,
was-
I'm gonna have gas.
To top the
probably.
cherry, I did not like these either. Not a huge fan. So out of 100%, what would you give Arby's for this outing, this venture that we
Dude,
had.
the best thing was the curly fries. I had like 2.
Yeah.
Right when they got them too, so they were the freshest they were.
Piping hot.
They weren't piping hot, but
What?
they were not piping hot.
Huh?
Don't speak for him.
And the milkshake was pretty good.
Yeah.
Everything else was fucking terrible. I'm gonna hit him with Jordan. You go first.
Damn it. By the way, on the last episode of
Yeah.
Face Jam, you went first, and we said that was for the first time. I was going back. I was trying to organize some of the haiku from Face Jam because we're talking about doing something with them. And I was
the
listening to the Saweetie episode.
Oh, yeah.
That one, since like we betrayed Eric and everything was topsy turvy, you actually
Excellent.
went first
I
on
was
that
right
one.
that I had gone first before.
Yeah.
Good that
But it
Gracie.
wasn't on, a,
Vindication!
wasn't on a real one, though.
Vindication.
That was on a betrayal.
It's good that Gracie's not here. It's fun.
Anywho,
Doesn't matter.
the great episode. That was so good. I would listen to that one just for fun.
As opposed to research.
I was researching.
see.
Yeah.
most people listen to the show for research.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean,
not
now
for,
that we're
not
starting,
for fun.
now that we've asked for the wiki to start, yes. I'm going to hit these with a very disappointing 29%.
Wow.
That shake though,
yeah.
that shake was like
Jordan,
86.
kinder than I. The cheese has upset me.
Michael is mad.
12%.
Let's go.
Wow.
Get him.
12%.
Whoa.
Dude. Easily done.
20.5.
Easily done.
20.5.
This sucked, dude.
Michael.
Pull it over there, Preston.
Ass.
This is one of the rare ones where Michael's just like not having
It was already bad, and then they disgraced cheese, which just makes everything better. It makes good things great. It makes bad things okay, and you've sullied it.
I don't think cheese belongs in a wrap like this.
I
in
don't-
some sort of snack wrap.
I don't think it.
I think
Which is
if
weird to
you're gonna
say
do
because
it,
it's like a taco, but I don't know why.
See,
but with this cheese, it
if
just
you're
didn't
gonna
work.
do it, it should be shredded cheese, like a taco.
Yeah.
But
And
I
maybe
think
the
Burger King
chicken
made the
should
call
be-
not having it.
Yeah.
It just.
This elevated nothing.
Yeah. It really.
I don't know how Burger King won, but they did.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Yeah, which is really crazy. And I hope that people are really taking that to heart.
Take it to heart.
We're letting you know that Burger King did something that we're like, hey, this was better than the other version.
because we're impartial.
Exactly.
Just like we've been saying.
We aren't conditioned to love Burger King like you.
Right.
But we can understand it can be better than this interesting meat.
Yeah.
Also, are there are there any like we got those Burger King defenders out there who
Yeah.
are adamant about
They're
it?
out there, dude. You know they're out
Are there any Arby's sycophants?
There are.
There's
I know
gotta
there are.
there's gotta be
because
but,
they're beefers,
yeah.
dude.
Whoa.
They're fucking beefers.
They're interesting beefers?
Yeah, man. They think they're interesting.
Interesting beaver, another good horse name.
Here's another interesting fact.
Yeah, just I think Arby's is a place that does stuff that isn't their main food, like the curly fry and a shake and the poppers.
Yeah. Anything that's not that roast beef sandwich, I think.
Yeah.
Like they do an okay job of, but not
These
this.
these just didn't
Or
I
the
don't know.
fish sandwich.
something
Or
wrapped in
anything.
it. Something wrapped in a tortilla at Arby's is weird to begin
We
with.
were looking at the menu and like the corned beef on marbled rye, like that looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's rye? Check the bread.
Check the bread.
This is potato bread.
It's
This is flour,
it's
flour.
floury. Like
Potato.
like potato bread.
So I'm sure I would get that and it would be bad,
Yeah.
but like I don't know, something about them is kind of interesting.
So, sent the picture to Gracie. Here's the Gracie report.
Okay, hang on.
I said, these are Arby's chicken wraps. Just what's your rating based on the look? Here's the picture.
Okay.
Only the best photography.
It's
from
the
Eric.
picture that we posted on social. She said, what the fuck? The left one looks
Interesting.
foul. Foul in all caps.
Foul, dude.
Right one looks decent. So that's the barbecue one looks
Right one
fucked
looks
up.
decent.
The right one is the ranch one. I'm
How
going to
about
give
that
them,
cheese, Gracie?
and she said, I'm going to give them a 45. Just my guess. I hate looking at the left one. Why is it oozing?
Why is it oozing?
But now it's time
man.
for
I
a
don't think she'd rate it that high if she ate it.
No,
If
no,
she
no,
ate
no.
it, no way.
I agree.
Yeah.
Here's our snack attack. This is from Tony's Treats. These are
We still got him?
La Mera Mera's Habaneras Pringles.
Okay.
So,
I'm not, are these like super secret special ones? Are they out in stores? Like,
sure.
I don't really see ones like this out there from Pringles.
So good.
Whoo!
Yeah.
Dude, they smell like
They do smell good.
a fiesta.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little kick.
Guy's making a fucking mess.
How long have they been sitting around? They're like
Three or 4 days?
they're a little stale.
You can tell because of how much is left in the can. They're a little stale. Staleness aside, that's good flavor.
Whoa, baby.
That flavor really sticks around.
That's good. I like them.
It does stick around too. Yeah, it's like
Now,
it's a
it's
cake,
like eating
but it doesn't
Takis.
build.
yeah. Jordan, that's a great comp. That's exactly what it tastes like. It has a heat that isn't overwhelming you where you're just like, oh, fuck, I'm cooking. It's on your tongue for a long time. That's it.
it's enough. It's right on the border.
And it's gone.
It's right on the border for a spice.
It's
mouse,
very a lot of
myself.
lime, too.
A lot of lime. I
what would you
really
give it?
like these.
Pringles habaneros. What do you think?
I'll reward them.
Benevolent.
93.
Wow. Holy
Okay, I
shit.
don't like it that much.
I'd
That's pretty good.
probably house these.
I give it like a 75.
75. Okay. That's an 84. And I think that's a good
That's good.
one. This is a chip that
Better
I would
than
recommend. Yeah, way better than Arby's. That's Pringles habaneros. We will have an address for our snack attack going forward eventually, but we'll figure it out soon. But for now, go subscribe to our Patreon. It is out now. I mean, at the time of this recording, we're a day away, so if it doesn't go well, we quit. But if it goes well, then this episode came out.
What?
Yep. Because at that $10 tier, you can listen to the Michael Jordan podcast. In the first one, we tried to pick a theme song.
Emphasis on tried.
Yeah.
You and Nick really screwed it up.
No.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Interesting. This is some interesting beef.
This is some interesting beef. In the next episode of the Michael Jordan podcast, this one that's coming out this Friday, where you can listen to it on our Patreon at the $10 tier, the Grackle tier, or the $11 tier, the Compliments Grackle tier, where it's the same
Far
as the 10.
superior tier.
Yeah, it is.
Far superior
We like
tier.
you just a little bit more. We're
Yeah.
just letting you know.
We should have
You look so good.
Zero
Yeah.
Grackle
Yeah.
subs.
Only compliments.
And all compliments Grackle. I'm just saying.
You can
What
also
the fuck are
listen,
you thinking?
Now here's the thing. You can also listen to it if you're a 100% fan for the $100 tier, which you do not need to do, and it's
No,
okay.
but if you did, it might help for all the people that don't subscribe.
Yeah.
Right? Like it
You're
might,
trying
it
to
might
throw
help.
some weight around.
If you're trying to make sure the show keeps going,
yeah.
it's not a bad idea. That tier is an unlisted perk. Is the show might continue?
Yep.
If you sign up for that one, depending on how many subscriptions we have of the smaller tiers,
We'll see. But you can subscribe for free also just to kind of keep up to date with everything. We also have a Discord there at the $5 tier and everything, and some different rewards and everything. But go check it out. Patreon.com/100%eat. I think in the next Michael Jordan, we're probably going to talk about what it's been like trying to
You
get
think or
to
you
this
know?
point. Well,
we're about to do it, right?
We're about to do
Okay,
it.
so-
And so what I'm hoping is that's what we we talk but can I
Derail.
But
Not
can
if
I
Michael
promise
can
it?
help it.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Let's talk Wordle.
Horses.
I gotta finish this.
Follow at 100% Eat on Twitter and on Instagram. Stay up to date with everything, but you can follow the Patreon. Stay up to date with everything there too. The YouTube channel we have right now, we've reskinned. It's there at 100 Eat because 100% Eat for some reason I can't get. I'm in the process of trying to.
Damn. It's all right. Just
the ball
search.
again.
Just search for us.
But the Face Jam feed and all like the old videos are there and everything. You watch those, you're supporting us just like the new ones. And the video version of this is every week also. So there's a video version of this podcast. And this is the last one that's going to look like this.
What?
We're going to have
what's the next one going to look like?
it's going to look like my house. So if you've ever
be
been
a
wondering
fun
what
drive
wall-
back.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Drive away from.
So if you're very curious about that, you'll be able to check it out in a week. But what really helps on our YouTube channel, if you hop over there, you like the video, you leave a comment, you subscribe to the channel. I mean, it's just like every
Engage.
other fucking YouTube
Yeah,
thing in the
you know
world.
how to do it.
Yeah, it's
More clicks, more goods.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what
Clicks
it
and
is.
types is what we need.
The reason that we're sort of talking about this so much is because we are, again, independent. There's
We kind of have to now.
there's no one helping us.
well, we have
to
the
do
rights,
this
but
thing.
who owns it?
God.
Hold on. This guy sounds smart.
I'm just saying, like, obviously we had to change the name because
Obviously.
we're allowed to use it, but not have it.
Right.
And
Again, I believe everything I read on the internet. So like, it sounds right to me, man.
Yep. So we have the rights to Face Jam and everything else. We're going to start putting stuff out on our YouTube channel a little more frequently. Have some more clips from these episodes, right along some other things that are going to go up. And We have some videos.
Don't leave me in suspense.
We have some videos that maybe hadn't seen either the light of day or were behind the paywall previously.
Oh, we're gonna slap up some old shit and call it new.
100%
That's smart.
100% archive, baby.
Whoa.
Yep. So
into the vault.
So go
Out of the vault.
Yep.
Whoa. Well,
So go
we
check
gotta
it
go
out.
into the vault to get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
yeah.
we lock him inside, and
What?
he uses up all the oxygen.
Oh.
Dead.
It'd be like
Yeah.
that woman that died in the freezer, fucking pounding on it.
I think she just froze to death. Or starved.
Do you think I could do that in the vault?
Freeze to
Depends if
death.
the
We could
AC 's
turn the
running.
AC down. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's good. I'm in. Well,
At a
that
comfortable 69.
that's it.
Nice.
Trying to hit it.
If you
almost hit
broke that, you would owe them $20,000.
Just for their trouble. And on the last day, too.
I
And
know,
on your
right?
birthday. Oh, my God. All right, rate and subscribe. Tell a friend about the show where we eat food and rate the food. Emphasis on the telling a friend about. More ears is more years of the show that we can keep doing it.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.